summer travel season is upon us, but right now we're dealing with high fuel prices, pilot shortages. Therefore, a quick road trip might be your best bet. So joining me now is travel expert Jennifer Weatherhead, and good morning to you.
Hi, thanks for having me, Bill.
Absolutely, appreciate you doing this morning. All right, so everything's super expensive right now. Road trips might be the way to go?
Yeah, despite the fact that gas prices are at an all-time high, which is pretty crazy, road trips are still probably going to be your best bet. I mean, it's so much less stressful than booking an airplane ticket these days because there's so many cancellations, staff shortages, pilot shortages, and they're not really sure when this will ease up. So it's a lot less stressful, and there are some ways that you can save on this road trip, even though gas prices are a little bit higher. But you know what I think is really interesting is that 80% of people who were surveyed by the travel website The Vacationer said that they were still planning to do a summer road trip. So doesn't matter what those gas prices are, we are ready to go and see some beautiful spots on the road.
So I'm definitely going away this summer. I don't know if I'm road tripping or flying, but what are some of the ways we can actually save if we decide to go the road trip route?
Yeah, so definitely if you're looking to rent a car, that can be a little bit tricky. We're seeing definitely some high prices, and it can be hard to nab that rental car. So make sure that you book that as far in advance as possible. Another good way to go is actually look to a peer-to-peer car rental system. So that way you can have a better selection. You might be able to find a hybrid car, an electric car, different sizes. It's also a good way to kind of find something, that's a bit more suitable for whatever your vacation needs are. Another thing I would say is make sure that you look at food and accommodation. So when you're doing a road trip, you're not always stopping in big cities. You can stop in smaller towns, which often have cheaper hotel prices or motel prices. You can do some camping, and you can also pack and bring your own food along with you instead of making those expensive stops along the way. So you can have a picnic and a beautiful state park. These are kind of a few little ways that you can negate those costs of having a higher fuel price.
You know what my challenge is always? I think about this, I'm like, this is a great idea. Road trip, let's go to, and then I start drawing a blank. So what are some of the fun places that we know about down the shore from Philly or Jersey? What are some of the fun places that we can just jump in the car and go to in our area?
Yeah, and you know what? Doing a shorter, closer to home trip also means that you're saving on some costs as well if you are concerned about that. But I think over the past couple of years, we've all realized that there's a lot in our own area that we can see. So, we definitely have those beautiful byways in Delaware, some of the most beautiful coastal line, I think, in the country that you can hit up, and all those beaches, and they have lavender fields, farmers markets, and then they have the Killens Pond State Park, which is perfect for hiking if you want to do something a little more outdoorsy. One thing I really like is actually visiting the Visit Pennsylvania website, so visitpa.com, because they have themed ideas for road trips. So they have a charcuterie themed road trip planned for you. They have lots of ale trails and that kind of thing. My personal favorite might be an ice cream themed road trip. And then obviously in New Jersey, I think this is a perfect spot for people who are really outdoorsy and want to be in nature, because of the Palisades, it's a gorgeous spot to do hiking or camping, that kind of thing. So don't look too far. It doesn't have to be that daunting. You can do stuff close to home and have a real adventure.
It is. It's really interesting. I appreciate you spending some time, because when I do the research, I always do find out that there are these places like I didn't even know that was close by. So thank you for giving us the tips. Maybe I'll do road trip. Follow your advice.
Maybe you will. Yes.
You have a great day. Thank you so much.